I'd like to mention item number three.
Item number three.
Yes, Lordship. Lordship, the appointed legal aid counsel has some personal difficulties, Lordship. So I pray for a short adjournment.
On it. Will be issue notice.
God bless you.
All right, fine.
Yeah, please, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, this is a contempt petition for willful disobedience of order dated 8/2/2024, my lord. The operative portion is at page 27. Para 6. my lord. May I read? However, on consideration, the prayer made in the ayat, this court is of the opinion that telephonic access to the applicant mother is required, taking into consideration the welfare of the minor child, which is of paramount importance. In this regard, specific instructions have been sought from the learned counsel, and as per the same, the applicant mother would be allowed to have telephonic access to minor daughter twice a week, namely Tuesday and Friday between 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. However, it is made clear that there may be slight modification in the dates or timing.
All right. Mr. M. Sakawal. Got it. For the petition. Yes. It did. Willful. And then third wrongful claims right made by in
That would be criminal 27.
already 8/2/2000 passed in. IA criminal
My lord, IA and WPC both were disposed of by this order.
WBC
At page 23.
criminal in fact 87 stroke 2000 minutes trade with IA within bracket number 1012,000 issue notice. Now, Mr. Sahib has submitted that the order dated 8/2000 was an intra party or intra party order. And the direction was to provide, was to allow the petition for telephonic access, which her minor daughter twice a week was to. But the respondent very has not complied with the same petition. Return the petition. Working this.
Thank you.
Here, for the respondent number,
Yes,
for the respondent for escape, we have filed the affidavit.
when did you fight?
We filed on 15th. Yes. Sir. For the respondent number, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Our affidavit is ready in the 3 days time. I want to send it. In fact, in the affidavit, we have said that all the documents have been received the documents. The allegation is that made the defects were not visible and those are not made into understand because he said that people were not explained it. So we have said that it was given and it was explained. And the videography has been not that is also there. I have played in the detail. Second one of the allegation was there that representation of the representation is considered. The advisory board report has not been and we have the government has to be advisory board report. Government is the performance. The order has to be confirmed. That is
Okay. Yes, you have received a copy.
Sir, I received a copy of that.
The other one you will be filing within 3 days.
when is that?
Anything? You want to file any reply? Are Mr.
Yes, sir.
D.R. Sharma, London Council Court of Petition. And Mr. Mr. K.K. Porappa, London Central Government Council for the number 1, 2, and 2. Mr. Dina, London Senior Government for the 3 and 6.
3 to 12 minutes.
3 to 12. Close. Mr. Nuts, London Senior Government has submitted that an affidavit, a position on behalf of the respondent number 11 has already been filed, by supplying a copy to the Land Council for the petitioner. He has further submitted that an affidavit of position on behalf of the respondent number 326 is going to be filed within 3 working days. Later, he has been listed again on 26.
I know the first week of June because I need some time to practice. First week of
Mr. Sharma, Land Council for the petition has submitted that if giving the position of the hour, the respondent number 326 is going to be filed within this month. You need some time to file a reply, the same affidavit from my so if necessary. Here's us on 2nd of June. On DPS 26/2020. I hear of the submission made by the and I was against the case on 2/6/2020.
Deeply obliged.
This criminal hit from jail is referred against
This is an appeal against offences under section 376(2)(m) and 313 of IPC, read with section 6 of law.
the legally counsel.
No, Lordship, I am on behalf of the legal aid council. The matter was called, I thought I'd make a submission.
Against the judgment in order dated 13/3/2000 passed by the Court of United Special Judge in Bracket Foxo Hemani.
There's-
Heard Mr. A. Mobar. And counsel for the accused of it. And that's, and yeah. And the respond number 1, state of Assam. This appeal under section 415 in bracket 2. One priority of primary. Is directed. Judgment. Dated. 3/3/2025. Passed by the Court of Learning.
Is it not Sargunda?
Notice,
Not Sargunda.
not sir.
Learn.
Oh, it was by registered post.
Yes, no.
Now we take steps as part of practice direction. Hard Mr. A. Borua, correct, council for the appellant. And Miss B. Bhuyan Lawrence, near council and initial comment, facilitator for the respondent for one statements. Full stop. There is the court. My order is 18/12/2024. The appellant was asked to take steps for service of this of the respect number 2 stroke informed by registered post with AD. Full stop. As per office code dated 14/5/2025. The notice sent to the respondent number 2 stroke informant has returned undelivered with the remark, quote unquote, address not found. Stuff. As the offense, as the appellant has been convicted for the offense under section 6, also Act 2000, steps for service of notice of the respondent number 2 stroke informant is required to be taken, are required to be taken in terms of the practice directions. 45 by therefore, the British appellant shall take steps for service of this upon the respondent whose comment terms of practice direction by service to officer in charge, Zheng Rai. In the case of the police for service. Okay, LCA is issue a reminder for the case records of special within record POCSO case number 73/2022.
Firstly, I tendered my apology. I was supposed to file my objection, which I made ready. But because of the segregation of the matters, initially there were so many matters, it was segregated later. I got confused with the numbers actually, the criminal appeal numbers. So Lordship, I'll file it on Monday for sure. The objection. Monday.
Have you received this report, juvenile?
What is the test? Someone has given them a certificate. That to, now before this comes at the particular time of the year. The certificate comes out plus a great money. That we will come now.
This practice I know. When I was counsel, few of my known persons came, they also adopted this method and got incorporated the date of birth in the passport of their child, and they were in the soup thereafter. Because of the 2015 that wrote below. That is correct. This practice in the birth certificate, few persons take it after few weeks.
Normally, your
But
lordship,
the office assistant issues those certificates in fresh format. And there the issue lies. I had a report 2015.
Fields are within a field. Husband has kept the certificate of the son, and the mother was issued a fresh certificate, but in the fresh certificate, the place of what was given of the mother's residence. Now, father has filed an FIR.
Yes, madam, when you are intending to file it?
Monday I'll file, but one issue is Sabur Ali and Anwar Hussain are not before your lordship setting out. Because item number 1, Sabur Ali,
Saurabh and.
Sohrab. That's
So
so.
how is there? I don't know, four eyes are there.
But Saurabh and Anwar, the court has directed because their previous conviction, so we have filed a separate.
Okay, Here we are dealing with which one?
So,
What do you request?
Sobur and Bodiur Jaman.
So these should.
So, Sobur and Bodiu.
The other two IAs your lordship can close.
These
Heard Mr. P.D. Kaur, and a senior counsel. For appellants. And Miss Anne Jahan, and
These two IAs of the other two issues are tagged along with each other. Correct, tag this to the- Next one, but
and Miss Anne Jahan. That additional. For the respondents, in this. Post of. Mr. Kaur has submitted that initial. The bill. Has been preferred. On behalf of. Four appellants. But subsequently. In terms of. The order dated. 34/2025. Comma. The appeal. Is. The instant appeal is confined. To. Two appellants, namely. One, in bracket, Sobur Ali, Elias, Abdus Sabur Sheikh, and two. Bodiut Zaman S.A. Is, I will tell you. Elias. Kalam. Sheikh. I don't know whether it is possible for the registry to. Fix it in this, because this IA is in criminal level 432. For the other two.
well, Saurabh Ali will now be tagged with criminal appeal number 168.
No, that IA is. IA is with a particular criminal appeal.
But it has to be remembered.
Whether this criminal appeal is. Because it is a parasite basically. The tree is the appeal. Whether this is permissible or not, that I don't.
The registry to just tag it along with criminal appeal number 168 of 20.
Therefore, comma. Is thus submitted that. Only the two interlocutory applications. Comma. IA criminal 1260 for 2020.
1 to 5, 6.
Sobur Ali.
Sobur Ali.
So Purali is before your. lordship.
1 minute.
I thought your lordship is-
Green bracket Sobur Ali. Yes. Sobur Singh versus. The state of Assam bracket and. I criminal 1263. So 2020. Green bracket for you, German escape. Elias Kalam Sheikh versus the state of Assam. Are to be considered. In connection with. Criminal appeal number 234,020, which is. There are, Mr. Kaur has further submitted that. The other two appellants. The other two accused. Persons, namely. Sohab Ali and Anwar Hussain. Elias Anwar Bepari. Yes, Anwar Hussain. Have preferred separate criminal appeals against the judgment and order dated.
Twenty-seven, 9, 2024.
159 Against the judgment order dated 27/9/2000, passed in case number 159 of 2016. Therefore, the other two interlocutory applications, I criminal number 1256/2020 and I criminal 1261/2020 are to be listed along with criminal appeal number. One is Borhav Ali's appeal,
168 of 2025 and 169 of 20.
Mr. Hunter and Ganesh. Attached. The two interlocutory applications, I criminal 156/2000 and I 126/2000 from this criminal appeal. 434/2020. And this goes, this state to I along with criminal appeal numbers. Ms. Jahan. Submitted the objection to the interlocutory application, both to the interlocutory application. I email 126 and I 126 are by Wednesday. There's the case. This appeal on 20.
Friday,
That's your motion. On which date?
28/5.
Tuesday.
The 20th I will not be there, so it will be on 30th.
30/05/2025 with the objection on record. I am not, because whether it is practical or not, whether this, that, I am not observing it. Other two IS,
Yes, sir.
whether they can be,
Once it is
that
there,
can be no, but because the immediately how the system operates, I don't know. I am not expert in this CIS system.
we are learning every moment.
Let the registry handle it.
But the juvenile was an experience new to me, because I relied on the client's word and asked the court to conduct. Very it's legal embarrassing for me.
This I know, I have seen.
Yeah, especially I'm told that this is a rampant practice in
Apps everywhere. Do you have a birth certificate?
I don't have.
Notice has to be issued.
Uh,
I had Miss Anne Chowdhury and counsel for the application.
I'm appearing as legal aid counsel
of
in this.
the legal aid counsel for the applicant, and Miss L. Jahan Lanet, additional public prosecutor for the opposite party. Yes, number one, state of Assam. Also, the instant application under section 5 of the limitation of 1963 is deferred, seeking continuation of delay of 142 days, including the connected criminal appeal. The applicant as the appellant has deferred the connected criminal appeal against the judgment and order dated 3/9/2024, passed in special POCSO case number 54/2021 by the London special judge will be POCSO at Bolaga. Issue notice returnable in 4 weeks. As Ms. Jahan issuance of permit is same, but you need any copy extra? Ms. Jahan has already serve with a copy of. Extra copy. Yes. Those the applicants will take steps for service. This upon the respondent of opposite party to stroke. Informant or victim? Informant. Informant. In terms of the practice direction. So it's. Mr. Addition public sector is to obtain a report from the officer in charge, Merapani Police Station, as regards status of service of case upon the opposite party number 2 order to granted. I did. You have filed your rejoinder or will be filing? File, yes. When? In June.
I'm appearing.
Okay, Mr. R. Chauhan. And then counsel for the petitioners and Mr. W. Rahman. Then counsel for the respond number
326.
326. Okay. Any state count? Okay, Mr. Chauhan has submitted that. And affidavit in reply on behalf of the petitioner has been filed. It is on record? That's. I will, Commander said, affidavit in reply is not tried to the case. He has sought for testing of the case on when? 10th of June. 10th. That is a hearing date. 9th of June. 2020. Here's the case. What do you? 9th of June. In same order. In.
Managing director, something.
Mr. Vijay. Where is the state? Nobody is there. All the state council, let's pay them. After some time. All the state council. Yes.
The message the customer has failed to deposit on a motor vehicle tax mail. After he made an application mail for installments, so the tax is rejected mail. So
Alright.
he want only 4 installment mail. Only 4 installment mail, he will pay in 4 installment.
There's a no issue. I Mr. R.S. Bishop, for the petition. And this MD Gora, spending of transport department for all the rest. The petition. Has submitted, had submitted a representation before the respondent from on 28/3/2025. In reference to an order dated 11/4/2020, passed in WBC number 2/2000. By the said representation, the petition sought to deposit the default motor vehicle tax amount in insolvency. The respondent number two. Dispose of the said representation by an order dated 19/4/2000. Rejecting the prayer of the petitioner to deposit the defaulted motor vehicle tax amount in installment. As the issue notice returnable claim. As the Ms. Bora has appeared and understanding of transport department has appeared and yeah, all the rest. Issuance of permit. Extend this. The learned from the product. Supply. Requisite number of instructions. Within 2 working days. Is the case.
Public.
Non-payment of contractual lien number. The completion this is at least 28.
How much? 12 lakh.
And the 12,51,800.
All right, Mr. Prince, work hard. And council for the petition. Yes, which for whom? Your for?
Yeah.
Water resources? E. Jain. D. Jain, and council representing whom? You are sending also? RM, that's representing Mr. RM Das, and sending us water resources. Number 114. Mr. Asarava, PL, and council representing Mr. Asarava. And sending us BTC for the respond number 2. 3. 5 to 8, and Mr. H. Valihan. And sending us finance department for the and post of seeking direction to the responding authorities to place the petitioner's running bill amounting to 12,55,094. The petitioner is approached put by the institute returnable on as appear extra copy reading to work again. The respondents shall obtain shall place the necessary instruction as regard admissibility of the claim made by the petition. Included from the defendant.
Public.
Thanks.
Prove the evidence has not allowed me to give evidence saying that in with this application where the court is operating under section 11A of the Industrial Disputes Act, there is no scope for the management or anyone to give evidence and we will decide the matter on the basis of the records. Lordship, I'll just take your lordship to the include order. The include order is page 62. Lordship will find as paragraph 4. According to the proviso of section 11A of the
Page
64.
64. 62.
According to the proviso of section 11A of the Industrial Disputes Act, in case of discharge or dismissal of a worker, this tribunal is mandated not to take any evidence in relation to the matter. As such, even though for whatever reason my predecessor had fixed the reference for evidence, this tribunal is mandated for not recording any fresh evidence in this proceeding. Needless to say, no fresh evidence can be recorded in this case
the tribunal has to rely on the evidence already on the. This means that even though the evidence of the work side has been recorded, that amounts to just evidence and therefore cannot be relied on. Then, logically, so this is what we have done. And then we have the matter, then document come the next day. Both the sides shall submit their original documents in relation to the dispute on 25/2025. And if any documents original relevant to the matter in dispute, if any, the document remains to be filed. As the reference has been going on since 22/9/2022, it is presumed that both the sides are well aware that there are documents, what documents are related to the reference. The documents in original are already filed as such. It is mandated that the document shall be valiantly submitted on the next day. On such submission of the document with proper list, a particular individual is not required to appear in person prescribed. Now, this is what he has done.
What is your application?
My application is not under 11. What is happening? This person was employed by me on a contractual basis, contractual basis. Thereafter, he raised the industrial dispute, and the industrial dispute was referred to the tribunal for adjudication. Lordship will find the relevant part as page 100.
In page 62,
Page 60.
his observation is, para 3,
Yes.
this reference is taken but
that
due to
is-
dismissal of the workmen
that's incorrect.
after domestic inquiry.
There was no mistake.
So this observation finding is also wrong. And if it is, say, dismissal, suppose, after domestic inquiry, then I think perhaps as per the Industrial Disputes Act, the court will first examine whether domestic inquiry is correct or not.
Absolutely.
And liberty is given to the sides to lead evidence otherwise.
Yes,
Again,
Again. So
Again.
this part,
and if he is satisfied with the evidence, so there was no domestic inquiry according to you. Yes, anybody?
let's say down, I think because no notice has to go.
Presiding officer. He need to be a made party.
Because doctor reports have to come from him. The industrial tribunals are prosecution authority. So, I think 1980-75 or something, the Supreme Court had held, for the purpose of following the records, the presiding officer is, you have to make them. That's no.
Is there any, no register otherwise? In that industry tribunal,
That is what has been held, because what has been made a point, so that records can be filed, the primary.
yeah, at this stage will not call for a record. It appears if this observation is wrong, then wrong.
Wrong, absolutely. The state government can address on that. What they say that.
Yes, Mr. Talukdar,
Can take notice,
can you take notice on behalf of the respondent number 1?
industrial report, industrial tribunal.
Third, Ms. M. Hajuri, and senior consultant by Ms. S. Nawar, and counsel for the petitions. And Mr. R. K. OMCT, and general government. The instant repetition is preferred to a sale in order dated 30/04/2025. Passed in REF case number 01/2022, page 60 plus by the
Industrial tribunal.
industrial tribal people. In the order dated 30/04/2020, comma, the learned industrial tribunal has observed that the reference has taken by due dismissal of the workman after a domestic inquiry. Thus, the tribunal has proceeded to hold that according to the proviso to section 11A of the Industrial Disputes Act, 1947, the tribunal, in case of discharge or dismissal of a workman, is not mandated to take any fresh evidence in relation to the matter. Thus, it has been observed that the tribunal is not mandated to record any fresh evidence in the say process issue is academic on students. It is submitted by Ms. Manjuri. But, Mr. Chetty has here and accepted. We have the response. Extra copy. The petitioner shall take principal service of this entry by registered post into a petition has submitted that the observation made by the tribunal that the reference has taken by due to dismissal of a workman, and it is, the response number 2, after a domestic inquiry is incorrect. Even if in case of either dismissal or discharge, there was no domestic inquiry. There was no domestic inquiry in the instant case prior to the reference. And the reference was not with regard to either dismissal or discharge. If there is further comment, the objection means quite a learned tribunal that in case of discharge or dismissal of a workman, the industrial tribunal is not mandated to take this evidence under the proviso to section 11, section 11A of the Industrial Disputes Act, 1947. Is correct in the sense that it is only after the satisfaction is reached as regards the acceptability of the domestic inquiry, acceptability or non-acceptability of the domestic inquiry, the industrial tribunal can proceed to record evidence of the parties. Well, having regard to the provisions contained in the provision in section 11.
11.
I'm sorry, 11A of the Industrial Disputes Act and the settled position of law as regards procedure to be followed under section 11A of the industrial inspection. It is provided anything then it is ordered that the impugn order dated so and so shall remain stay till the independent. If remember, you should notice. Heard Mr. P. A. Dutta, council for application. And Miss G. Bora, standing council agriculture department for the husband number 1, 3, and 5. What about 4?
There is separate standing council.
What is? Any idea? Where is finance? The petitioner has stated that on the strength of an war order dated 12/6/2021 issued by the husband number 4, the petitioner supplied the materials, duly supplied the materials from our seeds. Supply the seeds. Full stop. The quality and quantity of the seeds so supplied were duly verified by the respondent authorities. So the petition thereafter submitted a bill amounting to rupees 16,47,300. As the said amount of rupees 16,47,300 has not yet been disbursed to the petitioner. By the state petition seeking earlier direction to the responding authorities to release the said amount, disburse the said amount. Issue notice to returnable announcement as Miss Mr. Mujiba and Mr. H. William. That is standing for standing also finance department. For the respondent as Mr. You are also for 5. Okay. Extra quiz. Any standing council, any name? Any name? The petition shall also serve a copy or a petition along with the next to Mr. S. Samaria. That is sending us Assam Seeds Corporation Limited for service of notice of the responsible. We need to work in. Is the case on sense. Independent. Okay. Please, your lordship.
Kindly passport to the side.
Timing, madam. This bench is also for time. Okay, fine. Some other, it is hearing, ready for hearing or what?
Otherwise, lordship, I'm ready.
Ready for hearing or what?
Yes, sir.
Bench for matter, Walkman. Next week or 2017 matter. Let us put it on 23. So for what is the case on 23, 5. 2025.
Here I am going for 6 and 9.
6 and 9.
Yes.
Who are 6 and 9?
Milan Dutta and Atikul Haq, these are against me for non-payment of contractual dates. And since 2017, because of pandemic. And after
Item, oh, you are part of petitioner,
it is
petitioner in 6 and 9.
6 only.
Okay, I thought
Sorry,
the respondent now.
Item number 6 only.
Appeals first.
My lord, may I kindly see the last.
RM Das, where is RM Das?
And there was an order on the last report.
Hmm. Hmm? 2017, instructions are awaited.
My lord, otherwise they are in their application.
Julian,
The major point of view. Their point of, their stand was earlier, the activity also. So when money will be received, they will be disbursing our account. So if that is so, my lord, I pray because also my lord, real constraint, my lord. Let the time be paid and paid. They may verify the amount.
where do you decide on the next step? When Mr. Das can, when Mr. Das can obtain instruction? Huh? When you are engaged? The, his name started appearing from 5/5/2025. Mr. T.H. Hazarika, Current Counsel for the petitioners in WPC number 1680/2007 and WPC number 2049/2007. Others are not here. The learned counsel for the petitioners. 1680 is item number
197. We take for 197.
2197.
Yes.
Okay, 2197.
197 becomes the four.
Ah,
And another one is item 9.
okay, 2049.
2049.
2049 together, 2197. The learned counsel for the petitioners in the other entities for of absent. Miss D. Jane. Learned counsel. Representing Mr. R.M. Das, and standing counsel. ASTC authorities. And overall, I'm standing transport department. Are present. Ms. Jane has submitted that. Which copy you have not received?
7, 8, 9, 10.
No, we are not concerned now, they are not interested, why should we pass forward? Say about Mr. Hazarika,
I want the last report.
you have the affidavits also. Tell me, don't come on the next day that I will, copy of the affidavit, ASTC affidavit is not available in the ASTC office. Copy, okay. Ms. Join has submitted that the pleadings. Tell me, don't make excuses on the next day.
197.
It's not Hazarika's.
197.
You ensure about 2197 and 2049.
Yes.
You have the affidavit in opposition.
Patient copy. Affidavit for WPC number 2197.
Mr. Hazarika, do you have the affidavit of the
My
STC?
lord, I'm also going to engage. Okay, sir?
Oh, you are also new.
I-
Then you take your certificate copy.
I will take out the certificate copy and I will
Hmm.
provide him.
Ms. Jain has submitted that the affidavit in opposition filed earlier on behalf of the respondent ASTC authorities. It was, that was a name. 2197 percent. 2049. Are not available. Affidavits in position. File on behalf of the respondent, ASTC authorities in WBC number 2197/2017 and WBC number 2049/2017 are not available with file. Those to Mr. Hajurika and Council Board of Petition shall furnish the copies of the said affidavit in opposition to Mr. Das, standing house. ASTC. Within 1 week?
We have already applied.
Within 1 week from today. Within 1 week from today. Post. Miss. The land standing of the ASTC. Shall obtain instruction. What they have said. In their.
I understand that
Hmm.
once the money will be available. Our stand was that, my lord, already
1 minute. Obtain instruction. As by what time period? Obtain instruction, comma, in reference to the statement made in paragraph 8 of the affidavit in opposition, comma, as to, as by what time period the outstanding liability of the outstanding liability due to a petition is going to be selling, dues to the petitioners are going to be disbursed. Please the case says on.
if you have.
Find out.
The bills for panchayat elections.
Bills. Yes, madam, no affidavit also.
And whether all the district commissioners sought the bills also along with other certified by the contract. But it is pending by the
What you was doing for all these years? What you was doing for all these years? He is asking for 2001 document now. Shifting the back on it, passing the back from here to there. You file your affidavit, we don't know. Either admitting or denying the liability. Or Miss Dr. A. Dhoti, Direct Counsel for the petition. Miss. Who is for one? Chief Secretary, Mr. M. Chetty, Union Government, Bukit Assam, for number one. Miss Ann Bora, Standing Council Panchayat and Rural Development. That's 2 and 6. And Miss AB, MB, AB or MB? N for Nogao. Lucky B. Pastor and Council representing Mr. R. Standing of Assam State Election Commission. Response number three. Three only. Ms. Bora, you are for two, then MCT one, 4 and 5. District Commissioner. It's need to reflect the name of Finance Department. Is it so? There is an order. MSA Cholihal has many Finance Department for the response. Seven. You have not filed connected corporate, immediate corporate. Because there is an order also. Amended corporate bill has been financed, okay, financed. Thank you. Is there? Is there finance? The response number. Two and six. Shall file. They are counter affidavit. Within 2 weeks. From today. Regarding. Stating. The admissibility of the claim made by the petition. Secure otherwise. The claim made by the petitioners. Petition. I don't know, find out, we file your affidavit. This is the case. Same, parties are same.
Party different, but the same.
No, the respondents are same, serial,
Same.
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 What is? Silo Commissioner, Panchayat Rural Development. Chief IT. It years, same. 14, 15, 16. Okay.
That is the location. So in conclusion, this is the we have filed the affidavit reply. That is, I think, not taking that.
Mr.
Okay,
A.K. Azad. Heard Mr. A.K. Azad, Learning Transport Application.
this one will 23rd May.
For a response. Yes, supply and consumer one, two for MCTL and one related for a response number. One,
1, 2, 3, 4, and 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 8. And Mr. B. Rajpur, standing as a Corporation Department for the response of 5, 6, and 7. Mr. Azad has submitted that an affidavit in Itla on behalf of the petitioner has been filed, has already been filed, but the same is not tagged the case record. Yes, that's what the case consequence of 20, 28, so 3 5 2000. 5, it is 6, if it is found for the last house for the paper response. That's it. Is the case for the registry, success of the stated to be filed by the petition. We have the petition. And there is the case, there to take the same, the case records. Is the case. The interim, the interim.
It has been filed by the state. You can invest to settlement of all, my lord. For the
Forest, I think
Forest.
forest.
The K. Gogoi APS.
Some other did,
My lord,
there is no,
yes, yes, yes.
much case. Higher she comes. J. Sharma, Council for the petition and yes. M. Colida, representing whom? Are you standing counsel? Standing counsel, Forest Department, for all the respondents.
No, my lord. For restaurant number 2, my lord, Mr. K. Gogoi APR. State and
Okay.
government impact assessment application.
1, 4 and 5. 1, 4 and 5.
Yes.
M. Chetia. Junior government, some for us, 2 and 3. 2 and 3, or Mr. Gogoi is standing counsel or what?
No, my lord, it's a government of India
Government,
organization.
2
my
and
lord.
3. So, yes, Miss. I have seen last, 4 orders, last of it. Because.
More period will expire on 25, my lord. 25, 2026.
Okay, MS, for instance, Senate President has paid for a last opportunity of 2 weeks to file the counter affidavit. There is no, this is the case of.
My lord, may I pay for it? Any day. you may pay. Right. Give you. In order to have some instruction.
Yes, government advocate,
Yes.
you does. Put it on next Wednesday then. Next Wednesday,
No problem.
your interim will be kept. Mr. A. Das Gupta, Land Senior Counsel, State by Ms. A. and Mr. A. Das, Land Counsel for the petition. President Post. Mr. M. Chetia, Land Junior Government Advocate. Some. Appearing for the respondents. Election Department, 1 to 3. Department, government of Assam it is,
Yes, yes.
1 to 3. Has short listing of the case on 23, 5. 21, Wednesday? Okay. There is a case accordingly on 21, 5. The prayer for interim relief considered on the next day. You were there for somebody? Okay, response number 4. Okay, election department, government of Assam. Miss L. Bakshi, Land Council, representing Mr. P. Borua, Land Standing Council. Is how can it be? It is government of Assam.
State of Assam, depending on the principal city government.
Election department.
Election department, yes.
CA cannot be, election commissioner.
Yeah.
We don't know, city two and
He can represent state of, he can represent.
looks like. Since it is Dalpur, it's a city of two and three.
Ma'am, in this case, respondent number one, probably filed affidavit today. I just received copy, just now. Lordship. Apart from that, Lordship, respondent number two and three, in spite of receiving notice, they are not appearing.
Let us see we'll see the respondent number one affidavit, they are full proceed. Then Mr.
SK Singh.
S. K. Singh, land council for the petition, Mr. A.K. Ghosh, land council for the respondent number one. Are present. Respondent one is five.
One is,
Mr. Ghosh has submitted that, affidavit. Has been filed on behalf of the respondent number one. By furnishing a copy to the land council for the petition. As the state affidavit is in opposition of the one is not on record. In the case we listed, someone with the state affidavit in opposition of the respondent number one on it.
date may be fixed also.
Okay.
Can I put a concern, what's it? Before coming to that, my engaged conduct,
Maybe.
Lordship, can I see, there is an order. Dated 7/4/25, madam.
that amount was due. They have raised
Yes. You were right.
May I tell you, Lordship, can I see the order dated 7/4/25? That's one. Then they take it time for anything. They have to apply the code, they are getting the status of compliance or direction. Now, Lordship, can I see, page 12 of my category. Page 12.
What is the direction earlier? What is the direction? How is the?
Page 12. Page 12. Again.
Then, madam, you have to file a page, very bigger page 12, 13 is petition's claim is genuine, his claim was particularly due to it. They will do so. Found you. If you are disputing this, you have to file a video.
I have to keep in mind.
This is not direction, this is verification, my lord. This is verification.
This is also recording, my lord. My claims are genuine. Tell me that. My claims are genuine.
Oh, let us see that.
Paragraph 4 and 7, my lord. Okay. I have already mentioned. If the incident, department has published that amount was due. That's why I have picked another statistic.
Which is running page?
17. Page number 17 and 18.
Paragraph?
Page number 4.
17 is different.
Page 17 minus para flow here. Here. Page 17 para.
In my
Trying to. Who was Sanjeev Syam?
yes. Page number 4 and 16. And September, what other highlight? Then amount of not additional and I have entered the entire report also. But in between my
One, two. When you have first prepared the repetition. If the speed of sequence is to be followed, you are gone.
Earlier on the maybe it's a matter of variable direction. That's what Dr. Pag. It's a weight of.
No, the direction is to verify.
yes.
No, when it-
If it is genuine. Now, if some doubts, really does not come.
The genuine thing of the system was verified on the basis of regular purpose and.
Let it be considered by the regular bands then. Regular bands.
My lord, you are also cannot be fixed there. This is,
Let it be considered
my
by the
lord,
regular bands.
my lord,
I have some doubt.
my lord, in this case, my lord, I am looking late liability. Actually, issue 13, they are going to evict me from my residence. Tomorrow, my lord, I take the bottom.
Okay, when is the,
This, you could be.
when is the, the regular bands? To decide, that I have some doubt. Because the repetition. Mr. Along and Along. I asked for the. In both the cases,
Both the cases.
separately.
Both the
And
cases have to be-
Miss M. Das, then is standing counsel. Oh, sorry, learned counsel for respondents. Number one. Our presence, as sought for the vacancy. Same thing, 2020. Let the regular deal with it.
And can it posted on Monday?
Wednesday,
Wednesday.
minimum to
My lord, Wednesday, I shall be out of place to bring my daughter.
then Friday. We have to see the races work also.
Definitely, my lord, earlier on, all of this of past incidents of both of them. When my reflected my claim is in. They have not changed the same.
That is,
That's why they
They
have
have not
released
changed.
the amount, right? And they have
And my lord,
conduct
if
the
the price of the direction, my lord.
so you are Friday available?
Friday.
Friday.
What is the reason?
22, my lord, Thursday, my lord.
No. I'll have to put the other ones. The repetition is allowed to the extent of setting aside the interim order of appointment. However, certain directions are made that the official respondent shall proceed to award the marks to the candidates for the two segments of the selection process. Firstly, the oral interview and the work experience, knowledge, and proficiency in computer, educational and professional qualification. On the marks already awarded, by scaling up and scaling down the weightages to 30% and 10% respect. Thereafter, proceed to appoint the candidate with the higher marks. And even after that, if the petitioner emerges as a successful candidate, she should be appointed. If she is interested to join the post. And on the other hand, if the second vacancy is available, then the special respondent can consider appointment of the respondent petition, respondent number 6. Respondent number 6. Considering her case from the point of equity.
English, my lord.
Hello.